Lizzo is in absolutely huge trouble right now. Apparently, she's a super popular singer, and she preaches body positivity by basically encouraging people to be morbidly obese, as if that's okay at all, and that's pretty much all I need to conclude that this is a horrible person. Apparently, the rules in Lizzo's world is that she is the only person actually allowed to be fat, okay? Body positivity for Lizzo, because she's too lazy to exercise, but everybody else, that's not how it works, because she was caught apparently fat shaming her dancers, allegedly also making them do like inappropriate things in inappropriate places, if you know what I mean.
Lizzo's hit songs are often accompanied by messages of body positivity.
Watch out for the big girls.
While promoting her Emmy-winning reality show Watch Out for the Big Girls, Lizzo told Today she was looking for dancers who matched that message.
Okay, just gonna say, I don't know Lizzo at all, okay? Like, I knew of her existence, obviously. I just knew that she was that one fat dancer or like one fat singer or something. But I haven't listened to a single song by hers. I wouldn't recognize a song, anything. I don't know anything about her. So just seeing all these imagery like thrust in front of my face, I'm like, wow, I'm judging right now.
I finally had the platform to do an open call audition for girls who look like me.
But in a new lawsuit filed by 3 former dancers, Lizzo was accused of weight shaming. One of the dancers, Ariana Davis, says Lizzo called attention to her weight gain with thinly veiled concerns, though she never explicitly stated it.
I just had this feeling that they had a problem with the way I was gaining weight.
That is so rich, by the way. That is absolutely ironic. I'm sorry, Lizzo. You have no authority to fat shame anyone on this goddamn planet. Holy shit, especially when it's completely counter to your brand as well. It is your job as a public figure and a role model to millions and millions of women to be consistent with everyone, okay? You can't be fat shaming your dancers.
Filed the suit with Crystal Williams and Noel Rodriguez. They allege that at an after party at a strip club in Amsterdam where sexually explicit acts were taking place on stage, Lizzo
I'm sorry, just looking at that, it's so distasteful, it's so cringe. I don't, man, never mind. I don't want to be called a prude or something. I'm just saying, like, it's weird.
I briefly touched a performer. I was very mortified. Everyone burst into laughter.
It's something Davis says she didn't want to do, but felt pressured to do.
I did not ask for it. I said no multiple times.
According to the suit,
so that's like the more serious part where it could potentially be taken into a fricking assault situation, which yeah, I don't want to mention that word. I'll get flagged.
Lizzo falsely accused them of drinking alcohol before shows, and because of that, they were forced to audition for their jobs again.
She would pick and choose when she wanted to be professional and when she wanted things to be personal.
Both Williams and Davis say they were fired this past spring, while Rodriguez resigned. In an interview, Davis also describing an interaction with Lizzo.
She proceeded to say, you know, dancers get fired for gaining weight. You should basically be grateful to be here.
The trio is also suing.
That is so ironic, considering that is completely counter to her message, right? Which is all bodies should be accepted no matter what size they are. And the fact of the matter is, you can slowly start to see the hypocrisy come out whenever people start supporting these movements, right? Because basically Lizzo's message is, you can be fat and I will totally support you and be body positive until you're a little too fat, okay? Then at that point it's like, hey, stop real quick, you know? It's a bit like what exactly are you preaching at that point, you know? And the thing is, if you don't make it clear to people who want to work with you, there's always going to be these sort of misunderstandings, because people watch Lizzo, I assume, and then they get this idea that, hey, I can be as fat as I want, you know, Lizzo will accept me because that's kind of what she preaches on social media. But then when they actually work with her, they realize, oh, she actually has standards for dancers and stuff like that. Which, I don't know, like, at what weight does your, like, dancing performance start getting affected? Okay, I don't know if, like, I'm pretty sure thin people dance more efficiently than fat people, right? Because it involves a lot of goddamn movement. There's certain moves you can't do if you're fat because, you know, the fat is blocking the way and stuff. So obviously gaining weight is going to affect the dancing, and Lizzo might be mad at that. But also, she has no right to be, considering these are the people she literally recruited. You could have recruited regular, like, you know, thin or average dancers, but you specifically went to these people, sought them out to be, like, fat dancers or body positive dancers, and then you criticize them when they act exactly how you have been preaching. It is ridiculous. It is absolutely taking the body positive movement and turning it on its face and showing it to the public as the ugly reality that it actually is, where you can be fat, but not that fat, you know, not that fat. You can be fat up till my designated point, okay? You can't be heavier than me, Lizzo, okay? Also, poor stage, man. Holy shit, imagine having all those fat dancers on that shit. Jesus Christ, bro, working overtime. I hope the stage is getting a salary, dog. Holy.
Production company and her dance captain Shirlene Quigley, accusing her of forcing her religious beliefs on them. Lizzo has not commented on the suit. The champion of positivity on stage, now accused of enabling a toxic work environment.
So surprised.
Behind the curtain.
You go from preaching about sisterhood to then turning around and saying that it's a privilege that you know us by name.
Efforts by NBC News to reach Lizzo's production company were unsuccessful, and her dance captain, Shirlene Quigley, has not responded to our request for comment. We also want to point out not every claim in the lawsuit was brought against every defendant.
I mean, Lizzo's got such an online presence, Joe. What's been the reaction there? What are folks saying on the...
After Lizzo...
Oh, dude, I saw some of the reactions. It is ridiculous, okay? So there's obviously people like me who are criticizing Lizzo, but she has a really staunch, like, group of supporters who are absolutely crazy, and they just, like, I don't know, Lizzo stans, basically, which I've always thought stans originate from people being really attractive, right? Or, like, I can understand why One Direction has stans. I can understand why BTS has stans, because love makes you in this sort of, I don't know, limerent stage where you think this person is completely perfect in every single way. I assume that has happened through Lizzo's music, because I don't know how anyone get standing Lizzo, dog. I don't know. Anyways.
Posted to Instagram yesterday without referencing the controversy at all. Many fans did react with dismay in the comments. Some other former employees, including her ex-creative director, have weighed in supporting the former dancers and suggesting they witnessed and experienced similar treatment. Some online are also
Aren't you gonna get fired?
Beyonce at her concert last night left Lizzo's name out of a lyric that usually lists her along with other artists. Lots of speculation right now as fans.
Wow, real brave, real shocking right there. I hate when they do this shit. Like, they do the most insignificant garbage ever. Oh, you didn't say my name. It's like, it's I feel like this is like equivalent to like posting like black squares on Instagram, like, I'm disavowing this person. Bitch, nobody cares. Jesus Christ, holy shit. I've always said that if you're actually a fan of somebody, right, you should enjoy like what they're actually good at. So if you're a fan of Lizzo's music, enjoy the music, take inspiration from her music. Do not look to absolutely anything else. Definitely do not look to her for fitness advice, because she's horrible at that. Don't look to her for anything else you might want to see, like politics or relationship advice or anything like that. I don't know why people do this.